Hello and welcome to a look at Alien Breed Special Edition. The special edition being that it was a budget re-release with some changes to the original game. I haven't played the original game, so I wouldn't know what said changes are, but apparently the original game had some issues which were sort of fixed with this budget release. Apparently it got some more levels as well. The plot of Alien Breed is something along the lines of some research station thing has gone off the radar, and you have been sent out to check out why that is the case. And of course, as you can probably gather by the name of the game, some sort of alien thing has happened to the set station, and your task is to investigate and try to deal with that problem. As you can see, you can access a terminal which can give you all sorts of information, and you can also buy equipment, different weapon systems, and an ammo pack and a key pack, which are one-off purchases per level, as far as I know. The gameplay. If you are aware of the game Gauntlet, then you will have a good idea of what this is about. Of course, as you will see for yourself, and as you can probably gather again from the title. The other inspiration for this game is definitely the Alien film, or Aliens in general, and it makes for a somewhat interesting combination. Gauntlet gameplay with an alien theme. Just messing about with that terminal. Whereas Gauntlet, of course, were medievally inspired. This is a science fiction inspired game, and of course, instead of having sword and arrows and magic, you have good old machine guns and other weapons you can purchase later on. The different levels you explore are basically labyrinths of corridors and rooms that you need to access, and much like in Gauntlet, you are very depending on keys in order to open doors. And not unlike a Gauntlet as well, you can spend your keys in the wrong places, effectively locking yourself out. Now, you do have the option to shoot some of the doors with your gun, but it burns through an awful lot of ammunition, and ammunition is not exactly something that is easy to come by. Basically, you have to constantly keep an eye on your ammunition and key supply, and only by trial and error can you work out where you should be using your keys and where you shouldn't be using your keys. Or into some aliens which we shoot. The aliens in this game are, as far as I can gather at least, infinitely respawning, and I'm fairly sure later on in the game you get ways of dealing with the spawn thing, but truth be told, I never played long enough to discover that. For the purpose of this video, I will get to the lift to the second level and then end the video at that point with some editing content, because most of it is going to be running around even looking for keys and pickups. And let's get over the technical aspect of the game. From a graphical point of view, it definitely doesn't look bad. I'm not overly impressed by the main character sprite, but everything else I'd say looks surprisingly sharp and clean. Do the aliens look terrifying? I don't know. I don't particularly think so, but they look like something you could pick up as being aliens if you have watched any of the films. I mean, they are effectively aliens. That's a definition more so than anything. It's not necessarily a specific type of race, but of course that was something that was defined by Alien. An interesting film, put it that way. Not for the faint-hearted. From a sound point of view, shouldn't that be point of hearing? Whatever. From, yeah, going back to saying sound point of view. The sound effects are actually quite nice. They are very, very satisfying. The machine gun fire, for instance, sounds rewarding, and like you're spitting out quite a few bullets, and of course the aliens' death screams are somewhat satisfying, knowing that you got rid of some of them. Got some money, by the way, so I'm just going to buy the ammo charge, the keypack, and another weapon. A weapon that didn't impress me that much, but whatever. Although the sound design is not bad at all. Gameplay. You can play this game 1 or 2 players, and 2 players would play potentially cooperatively. Well, you more or less have to cooperate, but you can, in the main menu, decide whether the players share cash or not. And I assume that is to prevent someone from spending all the cash that the other one's been picking up. But I mean, if you play this game with someone that you know well and intend to keep knowing well, you can probably work out how to share the cash found. Obviously, I haven't got that option, and because I've never really bothered playing the original game, I never played it with someone else. That will probably make the gameplay experience a lot more enjoyable. The gameplay, for me, is not very interesting. It is an advanced Gauntlet, basically, with all that that entails. And to be honest, I don't know whether it's because I'm getting older or it's just lack of patience in general, but the point or the idea of running around and looking for keys and being careful about where you use said keys so you don't get yourself stuck and have to spend your valuable ammunition trying to get through a door. So it's just, for me, too convoluted and too boring, outright. There's a reason why I never played the original game, and that was because it just didn't appeal to me. People are saying that the game is very atmospheric and things like that, and it probably is, but I just can't. It doesn't give me anything that I couldn't get from playing other games. So in that regard, I'm not negatively biased against Alien Breed. It's just, from a personal point of view, it just doesn't appeal to me at all. I can appreciate that a lot of people like this game and love this game and have had a great time with this game, and I can appreciate the fact that the quality of the game is quite high. But on a personal note, I find it uninspired, tedious, and boring, and I'm entitled to that opinion. I respect other people's opinions and hope that that will be returned in kind. That's only fair, I suppose. There's some issues with the game about the fact that you have limited keys. If you walk past a door, the game has a bad habit of wasting one of your keys opening the door you were just walking past. It is not helping when you are on a tight key economy. Issues like that, minor issues like that, adds to make the gameplay experience somewhat painful at times. Overall, though, not a bad game, but definitely not one for me. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye for now.